Hey everybody, it's your man James, Mr. Fun Treasure, back again with some more video action for you. Today it's another one of the little carve outs I've done. This is one focusing on an artist, talking about some of their art, some that I have either owned or use or do own. And this one's a special one. It's very, very poignant to me, this piece you're about to see. And of course, it's by the great legend himself, the man who will forever be known as the man who killed Superman, Dan Jurgens. And this is a very significant piece, not just for me, but for him as well. So I think you guys will enjoy checking that out. And I just want to thank you all for joining me today and say I hope you get something out of this. And if you do, please drop some likes down there to help out the algorithms around here. Also, drop any comments you got down there. What are your thoughts on the art? I'd like to hear what you got to say. Also, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the content that I'm putting out around here. And if you have subscribed, share out some links and let's bring in some new blood because I'm always looking to pump up those numbers. And remember, folks, this is important. This is a new thing I've been doing. I've been testing this out. So, I've got a couple more of these still in the pipeline for you, but as they come out, as soon as I get them done, if these are getting enough traction, I will start doing new ones rather than ones that were old ones that I have revamped as this one is. I will be doing brand new ones. So if you guys would like to see that, help out, make this successful, make these videos, something that's getting a lot of traction for me, because I definitely would I might like trying to do more of these if they warrant that kind of attention. So again, I thank you all for joining me today. Enjoy the show, and I hope you get some good fun out of this. And I will be back soon with some more stuff. And until next time, take care. First up, we got this here, Adventures of Superman Annual 1 from 1987. And it features the first appearance of a character called the Wordbringer and the first artwork by Dan Jurgens on Superman. So his first Superman-related work for Dan Jurgens. Now, if you don't know anything about the story here, the basic story is Superman is sent into a town to investigate the disappearance of everybody in the town. Like, the town is just empty. And, you got like stuff where there's food sitting on counters that's half-eaten and stuff like that, and cars parked out in the middle of the road with nobody in them. So the people just disappeared. And so Superman's trying to figure out what this is going on in here. And he comes to find out that it's all the munitions of this alien here, the Wordbringer, who is trying to create what he calls the Union, which is like a sort of like a hive mind creation that also imbues him with lots of mental power. And he's doing this because he's a religious zealot this way. He believes that the Union is all. And he also wants to use the power of the Union to get revenge on his own race because they cast him out for being basically like a heretic believing in this stuff. And so this is the scene right before Superman finds out exactly what the Union is and how it works. And I just love the narrow panels that Jurgens uses here to display this. Just the close-up shots ratchet up the tension of the scene dramatically. If I could make any change at all, I would just say have the panels 2 and 3 switch them, and then that way you got eyes to eyes, mouth to mouth. And again, just look at those mouths, even with virtually no dialogue on those panels. Just those expressions that tells you everything. Superman with the gritted teeth, the smirk of the alien, just great stuff. Jim Starlin wrote a great story here, and Dan Jurgens again in his first Superman work. And I remember when I first read this issue, it blew me away. The Secret of the Union, and and the way the story ends is really something special. I mean, if you've never read this story before, you definitely need to check this out. This is one of my all-time favorite, not just Superman stories, not even favorite annuals, but one of my all-time top 10 comics of all time. If I was on this desert island, I could only have 10 comic books on it with me, this would be one of the 10. And here we are. We'll see the color version, so you can see that there. Takes nothing away from Jurgens' work, which is always a good thing. That's how you tell a good colorist. A good colorist never takes away from the work that the artists, the pencils and inkers have done. So, and again, just you can see Superman's body language in this, very tense, a very tense scene. And then here's the cover to the book. Hell Below. I'll never forget that. That's Hell Below around the cover there, and it's just a great story. Lots of action, lots of drama, pathos. I mean, yeah, without trying to spoil the story for anybody, in the end, Superman wins, but he kind of loses too. It's kind of like one of those types of endings. It's like I said, it's just for a young me who is just freshly into comics for just a few months at the time, to read a story like this just blew my mind. you know, and it's like they don't make stories like this anymore, and you know, we're all the poorer for it. But you know, here it is, Dan Jurgens' very first Superman work. You know, so how could that not be something that you would put in like your best of for the year?